you doing? Nice to meet you, man.
And you?
How are you feeling, man? You're here at the Star Wars Andor red carpet. What is going through your mind right now?
Dude, it's kind of deep, man. I was just scrolling through my phone trying to find this photo that my mum took in the 80s. I just seen Return of the Jedi. It's the first movie I ever saw. And that Christmas, she got me the Mattel, like, it was official, but it doesn't look official. Darth Vader outfits, like the plastic mask with the little elastic, and almost like a black garbage bag upside down with the print of Vader's chest on it. I was so proud of that suit, and I wanted to exist in the dark side. I thought Vader was the coolest character ever, and that's never changed over time. But I never thought I'd ever get close to being any part of it. And now I am. Your question, I mean, like, the answer is it's kind of surreal. Like,
it's like a full circle moment, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's so surreal, man. Walk us through, like, you get the call that you booked the role, you're in Star Wars, man. Like, who do you first call?
Well, the maddest thing was I auditioned for it, what I thought was a completely different thing. It had a different name. The character had a different name, and it was just like an army thriller. And I was playing like a sergeant chewing out like his soldiers. Big speech, chewing them out. Didn't think anything of it. It was months later I got the call. I said, oh, you remember that Sergeant Major thing? I said, no. He said, well, anyway, you got it. I was like, oh, okay, great. And it wasn't that. It's Star Wars. And I was riding my bike. And I stopped. And I just started laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. And I think the next person I called was probably my wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Another question I have for you is there's a lot of talk about black British actors, you know, like taking roles from, you know, like, how do you feel about that? Do you agree with them, or do you think it's, you know, it's wild?
There's too many, there's so many now that they're blocking me getting a chance. It's like, hey, I'm British too. No, I mean, I'd like to think it's just talent orientated first. I mean, if you need a British character, you need an actual British guy, then that's a different thing.
Makes sense, right? Yeah.
My character speaks with a British accent. Yeah, I don't know, like, why you would get in a bunch of Brits to be American. You got plenty of Americans. Yeah. And I'll tell you, like, I really felt it filming through the pandemic, making movies, making television. We really struggled to get enough crew for things sometimes, right? The one thing we never struggle for in this game, actors. There's way too many of us, way too many. So I can see it rubbing people up the wrong way. Me, myself, I'm happy to be here. I'll be back on the first in smoking to London, go back to my normal British actor life until next time.
Absolutely.